Hi guys, welcome back to Kitchen War Gamers and welcome back to my kitchen. So today's film I'm going to be unboxing and making up the M10 Wolverine Tank Destroyer for the American Army. Okay, just look at the box on the back. It's got some various paint schemes. This tank was used by the Americans and also by the British. Obviously when the British got it, they messed about with it and put a bigger gun on it, or a different one. So yeah, a couple of choices. You got a winter scheme and some others there. Okay, that's basically the box. Okay, so inside the box we've got these, like I said when I did the King Tiger, these fantastic cards, quick reference cards. Just telling you the point system on it, what it is for inexperienced, regular and veteran, and on the back some stats, special rules. It's open topped, and the weapons, heavy anti-tank gun and a heavy machine gun that can be added to it as well. So yeah, I do think these are great. Okay, you've got transfers. One's for, I think for, yep, that one's for the British. So if you want to do it as the British variant, there's the transfers for the British. Also one for the American. So if you want to stick to the American theme, which I'll probably do. So yeah, I've got the transfers for that as well. The instructions of how to make it. As I've opened some boxes before, they've got like a booklet that gives you information about it, shows you some other paint schemes as well. I think they're much better than this, but these are still, you know, very easy to follow. I just prefer the book system, but yeah, these do the job. Smoke markers. Oh, they've actually got plastic bases on. The others have been the MDF cut ones, which are a bit tricky, I find. You have to use super glue to glue these on, and you need to put a bit of pressure on as well. And a number of times I've glued my finger as well. So this will probably be better. I'll have to try them, see how they go. Okay, the sprue. There's two sprues. You got like the main hull, the bottom of the hull, the sachet. I can never say that properly. Also, you got two lots of crew. You got American and you got British as well. I think these figures are going to be, because they're going to the turret, there's going to be 3 on each. Could be a bit cramped, but we'll see how we go on that. Just the one barrel, so there's no real variant to make on that. Okay, on the other one, you got the wheels, the tracks, and then the turret itself. Well, this was quite a big turret, because obviously it was made open topped to allow for you know, getting rid of some of the weight, because it was designed as a light tank with a heavy anti-tank gun, and the role it was given was if your armour came across enemy tanks, the job of this was, because it was light, to speed round the flanks and to give anti-tank support, also with troops as well, so they could follow troops up, and if they needed support they could quickly, you know, whiz around the battlefield to give that support where it was needed. 50 cal machine gun there, so you can have that on as an option, I believe anyway, in the point system. So yeah, looking forward to making this, because at the moment the Americans have only got Sherman tanks, so this is going to be one of 2 other tanks we've got for the Germans. We've got the Hellcat, so I'll be showing you that one as well. This video is going to be a 2-parter. The first part is obviously me showing you what's in the box, all the bits and bobs, and the second part I'll go away and build it and show it you once it's built. And I'll show you some little things that are on the vehicle that I never knew about, and you know, hopefully give you guys a bit of interest in it. But like I say, yeah, this main job of this tank was anti-tank. So even in the rules, it's a light tank with a heavy anti-tank gun. for that role, so it could whiz around the battlefield and give you anti-tank support where needed. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll go away and build this up, and then I'll be back soon to show you once it's been built. I've got a new light on at the moment and I don't think it's working too good, so I'll probably try it without that. Yeah, there's a bit of funny lighting going on. Okay guys, I'll go away and build this, and I'll see you in a sec. Hi guys, and welcome back. So here she is completed, the M10 Wolverine. I'll show you around. I've not put the crew in yet because I'm going to do them after I've painted the vehicle. But there she is. Okay, as you know, this was an American vehicle, and it was an American service, and also the British used it as well. On the box, sorry, just go back to it. M10 Wolverine. Okay, now this is really two names for the vehicle. The M10 is the American version, because as you know, or you don't know, the Americans give everything letters and numbers, like the M4, the M10, the M18, and so on, the M4 Grand Rifle. I don't know why, they just love doing that. But apparently from what I've seen is that when the British took these over, and they were talking about it in the, in Parliament and that with Mr. Churchill, he lost track of the M10, the M9, the M14, the M8. Didn't really knew what they were. So what the British tended to do was give them names. Like, as far as I remember, that's why the Sherman's called the Sherman. It was the British who gave them that name. And as you know, the Matilda and various other vehicles, even after that, the Challenger tank and everything like that, they're all given names, so Winston could keep up with what they were talking about. So when they talked about Sherman, he knew exactly what vehicle it was. So the British give it the name Wolverine. And so when they talked about a Sherman or talked about a Wolverine, Churchill knew what they were going on about. I believe that's correct. If it isn't, leave a comment below. But yeah, that's why they call it Wolverine. Now, I had a quick look on YouTube at various videos about the M10 or the Wolverine, and it had some design faults, and the main one was the good old turret. Now, if you look on the back there, you can see this. I can't remember the name of it, but what it does is locks and secures the barrel. So when the vehicle's in transit or not in combat, moving around, it locks the barrel in place. Now usually you see on like the Sherman as well, they've got it on the front, but here it's on the back. Just move that out of the way. So I wonder why. So I don't know how close I can get. If you look under the turret, there's the driver's hatch, and as the turret's pointing forwards, you can't open it. So imagine being a driver excuse me, in combat. How do you get out when the tank's burning? Yeah, I wouldn't like to be a driver. So what they tended to do while it was in transit and not in combat, just take the turret off, if we can get it off, was sorry, that's how it drove in transit. So if you can look at the front now, the driver can open his hatch and have some air and look out from the front. And if you see quite a few videos I've seen, you see it driving, like that. And I often wondered, why is that gun pointed in that direction when they're driving along the roads? Didn't seem right, but as you can see, so the driver can open his hatch. So yeah, imagine that in combat. Tank's on fire, it's in the turret jams there. Poor old driver and his mate there as well. They just couldn't open the hatches. Another design fault as well was to get into the engine, they had to lift these, I don't know if it stays in, whoops, I'll just take that off. They had to lift this up open it up to get into the engine. Now, with the turret there, let me put the turret on, sorry folks. With the turret in position, they didn't have much room to open it to get in there. So again, the turret had to be turned to one side so they could get into the engine compartment. So yeah, a few problems. But apparently in combat and doing its job, it was very good. And I think the Germans actually feared it if they knew that an M10 or a Wolverine was on the battlefield. So they tried to get them out as quick as possible. Because like I say, it's a light tank, so one hit would probably take it out. But the thing was, it was fast. And I do believe it's one of the fastest vehicles in the Allied armaments for that specific role, to run round and do some damage and run away again. So it'll be interesting to see this on the battle top, on the gaming top, see how it is in the game. But yeah, that's it. Also, another thing, if you see these little pot marks, as I called them and thought they were actually bolts. And what they were for was they were like big nuts on them. You take them off and you could attach armor plates on it and then screw them on with there. But it wasn't too popular in I think in the time, or you know, a bit fiddly to do it or something, but it wasn't used quite as much. But that's what those dimples are for, attaching armor. Don't exactly know why they didn't go around building putting them on, but if you know that, put it in the comments below. It'll be interesting. So next part of this video, which will film in a day or so, will be actually painting it, and I'll show you how I paint my Allied tanks. As I said, this is going to be an American one, so it can fight with the American forces. I'm not going to do any winter camo or anything like that, because I want this to be used, you know, throughout Normandy and places, and throughout the rest of Europe. Will be in the, if I do an Ardennes battle, which I'm aiming to do, it'll be used there. But again, you know, it'll be in its basic green colour. So yeah, there's the 50 cal on the top. If you want to take that, I've not glued that, that's loose, so you can put that on if you take it, or take it off if you want to. I'm not sure about the antenna. I don't usually bother, because I'm a bit of a bugger for breaking them off. I don't know how long it'll last, but it's on there. And obviously as well, as you're traversing the turret, you'll bang into it. So yeah, I don't know about that yet. It's not glued in, just to give me that option. But yeah, don't be a driver. Okay guys, please like and subscribe, and yeah, this is my only video this week. Like I said, with the new lockdowns, I'm on my own at the moment. I will be doing very soon an on the table video, just showing where I'm up to with things. I've been working on my winter Germans now. I've probably got all the winter gear for the winter battlefield sorted as well. So I'll show you that all set up as well. So we're pretty much, when we get back together, that we can go to people's houses and I get the guys back round here, we'll do some winter battles. I don't know when that'll be. I think it's the minimum 4 weeks, but it could be longer, with more places around the UK going into higher tiers. So yeah, it's not looking too good. But hey ho, that's the way it is. And if it saves lives and stops the corona, all the better. But yeah. Okay guys, like I say, leave any comments. If you haven't subscribed, please do. That'll be fantastic. So I'll see you again in the next one when I'm painting this. And like I say, I'll probably do on the table, on the sort of a workshop, just showing you things I'm working on at the moment. So yeah, stay safe guys. Hope to see you again soon. And remember to make it, paint it and play it. I'll see you again soon. Thanks a lot.